After 3 weeks of being here in Denver and being 2-1, I felt like it was time for myself to get an apartment. I mean, living out of a suitcase going from hotel to hotel is not how I want to spend the next 3 years of my life. And I kind of might have went a little overboard here. I got a pretty nice place right in downtown Denver. And it's got a nice kitchen, dining room, and I mean, you can't beat the view. The view of the city is amazing. Big living room, nice bedroom, bathroom, all that. I'm gonna ignore that call right now. But hey, we're 2-1. I have a 3-year deal. I know it's only for $3 million, but I can afford this place. But in the next 2 weeks, we're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. How I would love to improve to 4-1. Lately, all ESPN and NFL Network have been talking about is my performance so far this season. 9 touchdowns, 1,000 passing yards, no interceptions. There's a lot of pressure on me to live up to the hype surrounding myself. I definitely don't want to be a draft bust. I better get to bed. It's going to be a long couple of weeks. Here in our 4th matchup of our rookie season, we are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs here in Denver, Colorado. A home game in the rain. 0-0. Kansas City had the ball first. Let's see what we can do with our first possession. Rolling back, looking for the open man. Gonna come up, then throw it to Thomas. Nice, we had the defender jumping there. This season has been great for us so far. Through 3 games, we have 1,000 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, no interceptions. Kansas City is 1-2. We are 2-1, looking to continue to improve our record. Handing the ball off to Freeman on 2nd down and 1, and we get it. That's a new set of downs. We've really been working on establishing the running game these last couple of weeks, and it's been helping me out, but all of the sports media has been talking about how amazing our career has started off here, and we don't see anyone open. Literally every single player taken up. We're going to slide forward for that 1st down. The pressure that has been put on us by ESPN, NFL Network, CBS, Fox Sports, all of those outlets, it has been immense as the Denver, Colorado crowd has high expectations after our first 3 games. Obviously, we dropped one of those games. We're 2-1, but we're trying not to drop any more in the next few ones. Next week, we take on the New York Jets, which everyone in Denver is expecting a W in that game. Let's see what we can do here. 1st down and 10 inside the red zone, handing this one off to Freeman. He takes it up the middle, breaks one, and finds himself 9 yards. 2nd down and 2 at the 10-yard line, dropping back, throwing this one to our tight end, and he can't quite get there. 3rd down and 2. We're going to run it with Freeman here. He has had 2 fumbles this season. Freeman trying to find space up the middle, can't find anything. He loses 1 yard there. We made a field goal on that last drive. Kansas City drove down the field and scored. It is 7-3 here in the 2nd quarter of this home game. Dropping back, looking for the open man. Going to dump this one short to Sutton. Sutton trying to cut up. He breaks one, but only finds about 4 yards. Now, we've been known over the first 3 weeks to take some risks, throw the ball deep, take chances, and we've been paid dearly for those chances. But we haven't taken any yet today. Looking for the open man. We have him right there, Thomas. We had to thread the needle there. And that's a 1st down at the 44. Moving the ball very well down the field, through the air today and on the ground. Both facets of our offense are working. Squeezing that to Hierman. Wow! The defender just missed it by his fingertips on that one. Beautiful completion. 2:49 to go in the first half of football here. Now we will get the ball to start the next half of football. We have somebody. I'm going to try to deliver it to Sutton. He's going to break one. He finds the 1st down. Taking a lot of chances with the ball through the air in this drive. Just trying to show Kansas City that we're not afraid of their defense. We have no fear. There's Sutton again up the middle, and that's another 1st down. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. About 90 yards passing in this one. No touchdowns or anything like that. Trying to turn up just a wee bit here. Gonna roll out. I don't like this. Gonna try to plant my feet and deliver it to Thomas in the end zone. Wow, throwing across our body towards the center of the end zone here. That was a difficult throw, but he was open, and he came down with it. Nice pass, just a little bit to the right, and that would have been an interception. Kansas City doesn't score. They gave us 1:38 to go. We do have 2 timeouts, 31-yard line, 10-7. We could try to get at least 3 points here. Gonna just bomb this one deep. And almost intercept. Oh, Thomas! Almost came down with it off the tip. That would have been brilliant. 2nd down and 10. We could be trying to waste some clock here, but we want to go down and at least get 3. Thomas is going to catch this one. He stays in bounds. 9 for 11 today. We're pretty accurate. We've taken one big shot down the field that really didn't pay off. See what we can do here. 1:10 to go in this half. Dropping back, we have a man open over the center. That's Sutton. And we are inside Kansas City territory. Under 1 minute to go. Taking the snap. Looking for someone. We don't have any of our deep guys. I was hoping we could find one of them. Breaking a tackle. Still on our feet. And we find some yardage. We're going to have to use a timeout there, though. That was a wild play. Refusing to take a sack there. Breaking 2 tackles. Almost a third. See what we can do here. Trying to get them to jump off sides. They're not. Not sending much pressure here. Going to try to whip this far right. Hope he can get it. And that's out of bounds. Now, this is a 47-yard field goal from here in the rain. The wind doesn't seem to be a big factor, so if we could just get a few yards here and guarantee ourselves 3 points. There we go. That's Huerman. He's going to have us down to the 15. We're going to use our last timeout. We can take some shots at the end zone. Now, if we complete a pass and it's not in the end zone, we're going to have to hurry up. Lofting that one, and I don't know who that was to. It was a different zip code. 23 seconds to go. 2nd down. Rolling out. Trying to find the open man. We have someone in the corner that's going to be picked. Our first pick of our rookie season. I took a risk running to our left side, throwing off our off foot. And that one is picked in the end zone. What could have been points. It looks like we're coming away empty-handed there. Kansas City, with the little time they had left, didn't score to start the second half. We do have the ball 10-7. There were quite a bit of boos in the crowd when we threw that interception. Now we're rolling out again. Going to try to nail this one to our tight end. I don't think he got it. That's incomplete. Coach wants to try to keep the ball on the ground here now and trying to build that running game a little bit. We are under some pressure here, and he can tell that his young rookie quarterback is maybe panicking just a little bit. Looks like Oakland lost 28-10 against Cleveland. That's great. If we win this game, we'll be tied up record-wise with Oakland. Obviously, they beat us, so they'll hold the lead. Trying to get rid of it, but we're sacked on 3rd down, and we're going to be punting it away here. And Kansas City scores. It's 14-10 halfway through the 3rd quarter in this one. The rain in Denver. Handing this one off to Freeman. He's going to take it up the center and find 4. Taking the snap here, dropping back. Oh, trying to lead Huerman. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. To the 20, to the 10. And that is a big touchdown for Huerman and for the Denver Broncos. We hit him in stride just right. Placing that ball, and obviously the defender went for the pick, missed it. Huerman turned on the gas at the Jets, and he was gone. Nelson in pursuit takes him down, but it's too late. Touchdown. That was a very quick drive. We have great field position to start this one at the 47-yard line. 17-14, 1:49 to go in the 3rd. Handing this one off to Freeman. He's going to cut way to the left side, working his way up the middle, and he finds himself a good 7 yards there. Denver fans are loud. They're excited. They're happy to have this small lead right now. We're dropping back, and we're going to strike this one to Huerman again. He's been one of our favorite targets all season, and it's continuing today. Taking the snap, working our way towards the red zone. Gonna lead this man just a bit, and that's Sanders! We dropped it in! It was a dime! Wow! I'm shocked that one was complete. We saw the safety running up. I thought it was going to be picked off, but it fell in there just in time. You could see the safety trying to make ground, just did not quite have the jump on the ball he wanted, and Sanders makes a spectacular catch. Booker in at halfback, 9 seconds to go in this quarter. We will hand it off to him before this quarter expires. Wow, got down to the 2. I thought he was going to be able to reach his way in, but that's the end of the 3rd quarter. In the 4th quarter now, obviously a touchdown would be key here to give us a 10-point lead. Field goal only gives us a 6. Let's see what we can do here on 2nd down. Freeman working his way. No, he's going to be stopped at the 3. Going to have to go to the air here. The first 2 running attempts didn't work. 3rd down and goal from the 3. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to get them to jump off sides. Nothing doing. Got a man blitzing from the left side, but Huerman's open. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And now the Broncos lead by 10. Kansas City answers back. It's 24-21, 4:43 to go in this game. Now, if you're the Broncos, you can't take too much time off the clock because if you don't score, Kansas City could easily win this last second. A little bit of play action for Denver. Denver looking. They don't have anybody. He's just going to throw this away. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Another drop back for Zach Letter. Trying to deliver a bullet to Sanders, and he does between 3 or 4 defenders in the area. Great passing. Handing this one off to Freeman up the middle. Freeman's going to find himself 4 yards. Only 27 yards on the day. Now, if you can score a touchdown here, you probably ice it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And definitely going to the air here. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Gonna have to just dump this one off to Sutton, and he's gonna get us a few yards. 3rd down and 3. Looking to run this ball, but in motion. Freeman takes the handoff right up the middle. There's a massive seam, and he breaks 1 tackle. There's a flag on the tackle. It might have been a face mask. Let's see what happens here. And it is a face mask. That's gonna move Denver even closer to the end zone. We're now inside the red zone, sitting at the 19-yard line. 3:18 to go. Kansas City has 3 timeouts. Definitely going to try to run the ball here. Freeman takes the handoff. He doesn't find anything. Handing this one off to Freeman again. He bounces off a tackle, pushing his way forward. And now at the 12-yard line. We're now at the 2-minute warning in this contest. 24-21. A field goal here only puts Denver up by 6. 3rd down and 3. And, oh, they had someone jump. Was it on Kansas City first? I think it was. And it is encroachment. That's going to give Denver the 1st down. Now, if you're Kansas City, you've got to think about using timeouts here, you know. Denver's definitely going to run the ball inside the 10-yard line. Giving this one to Freeman. Freeman's hit in the backfield. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and yes, Andy Reid uses a timeout. Handing this one off again to Freeman. Freeman working his way. He's inside the 5. Did he get in? No, he's down at the 1. 1 timeout remains for Kansas City. If they stop Denver from getting in, they're going to have to use their last timeout. Let's see what happens here. Denver hands it off to Freeman. Freeman can't get in. They're at the 1. Wow, wow, wow. Kansas City scored 28-27. 47 seconds left. A field goal is needed by the Denver Broncos if they want to come away with the W in this one. And Letter leads it to Huberman and a tight end, and they connect to the 50, and that's a timeout for Denver. Now you're at the 48 of Kansas City. 18 yards should put you in safe field goal range. Obviously, you could probably only get about 15 or 13 and still have a chance to make a field goal. Let's see what happens here. We're seeing Letter roll out. That could be dangerous. Letter gets to where they needed to go, and they're going to use their 2nd timeout. The 38, this would be a 55-yard field goal. Obviously, you don't want to try to take one from here. That's quite a distance, even for some of the better kickers in the NFL. Letter's on his feet. Letter slides down at the 19. He's going to hurry up, no huddle. Now let's see what they do here. This is a makeable field goal, but if you miss this, that could be the end of the game. Well, actually, it would be the end of the game. Letter's going to throw this one away. 9 seconds. You have 1 opportunity to throw this into the end zone, and then you pretty much have to accept the field goal and hope that you can make it. Right now, you're looking at a 36-yarder. I mean, that's not a difficult field goal to make. Letter throws that. He gets tackled as he tries to get rid of it. That was tough. They sent the blitz there. And Denver makes the field goal. 30-28 is how this game ends. And this is going to be one fans talk about for a while. Such a close contest. Back and forth all game. Denver coming out on top, improving to 3-1. Kansas City now 1-3 on the season. Not to be a little worried if you're a Chiefs fan. Great production through the air, even on the ground for Denver today. Nearly 100 yards rushing, 311 passing. You have to be excited if you're a Broncos fan right now. You got a solid team. You're 3-1 through the first quarter of the season. Here's how we performed today. 18 completions for 27 attempts, 317 yards, 66% completion, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing-wise, we had a 10-yard average, 4 carries for 42 yards. Freeman had 54 yards. And receiving-wise, Huberman, 7 receptions, 171 yards. He had that huge reception. I think his longest one was 70 yards or so. And then Sutton had 5 receptions for 55 yards. Thomas, 4 for 46. Sanders, 2 for 45. We have an upgrade available. I think I want to focus on strong arm again. Try to keep improving our arm strength, our accuracy, all that great stuff. Heading into this game of the doubleheader, we take on the New York Jets. They're 1-3 on the season. We're 3-1. Their performance has been very, very shabby, to say the least. And it looks like I'm going to drop back to start things off here. Don't really like what I see. Cutting up the center. We have Wheels working our way to the 49, taking a big shot as we try to slide. Now, obviously, the headlines all last week were about our performance. I mean, we threw our first interception, but we have 12 touchdowns, 1 interception through the first quarter of the season, which means we're on pace to get 48 passing touchdowns this year, which means we could potentially see 50 this season. And that's what everyone's talking about, dropping this one short to Butt, and he's going to find himself only 4 yards. Obviously, so far, expectations have been met by us. The fans in Denver really wanted to see us come through, get some wins this year. Obviously, a big goal was for us to go 9-7 or better, or at least 8-8. That was the talks, and I think we're well on our way to going 9-7 at the very least. There we go. Leading it forward to Thomas. That one's deep down inside the red zone at the 16. That's why you got to keep your eyes open downfield. I was looking at the short game, then I saw Thomas streaking. See if we can get in early. We get the first possession of this game. And there it is, Huerman. He's been on fire for us all season. Now we're down at the 1. New England just got their first win against the Colts. They're 1-4 on the season. That's pretty much unbelievable. Let's see if we can get in on the ground, and we do! We're going to celebrate it with a spike, baby! We're on the board, and we're feeling on fire. We're able to just kind of walk this one in here. Pretty nice. The Jets are arguably one of the worst teams in the NFL, so obviously not too much celebration can be taken. This is like Alabama playing FCS school. Let's see what we can do here, dropping back. We're going to have our halfback. That was our last option, our last ditch effort. Freeman got the first down, though. I'm really finding myself progressing as a quarterback. I'm looking at my first 2 options, then the 3rd and 4th and 5th even, before passing the ball, which, I mean, I feel pretty good about that. Freeman takes his first handoff. That's 2 yards. 2nd down and 8, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dropping back here. Not liking this. Gonna throw it on the run, and that's way off the mark. Sending Thomas deep. The bells are playing. 3rd down and 8. 7-0 right now in a game that we're obviously expected to win. Taking a shot against it. Thomas! One-handed! Down to the 10. Thomas is a brilliant, brilliant receiver, and right there, he's proven it. Wow, let's see that again. Instant replay time. Taking a shot deep against this Jets defense that definitely needs some help, some rebuilding. Thomas comes down with that one-handed over the right shoulder. That was a spectacular one-handed catch, leading us here inside the 10. Throwing this to Butt. Butt's working his way. He's going to get in. Beautiful second effort by Butt. And that's another touchdown for the Denver Broncos. Wow, right here you would have thought he would have been stood up at the 2 or 3 yard line. Even help coming in from 41, but no. Will not go down. He gets in, and we have a 2-score lead. Obviously, this is a game we're trying to get some confidence. The New York Jets are very much a warm-up team to play against. So we're taking shots, we're taking chances, and we're testing out some different schemes. Maybe some stuff we wouldn't be doing against a better team. There's Sanders diving for that one. Now it's time for the hurry-up. Taking the snap, 12 seconds to go in this quarter. Squeezing this to our tight end. He's got it. Down to the 48. 3 seconds trying to get another playoff. That's not going to happen. End of the first quarter against the Jets, 14-0. The New York Jets have not been able to stop us through the air at all. Trying to take some chances today. Test out some of our receivers and some of their catching ability here. Gonna launch this one up. That's dangerous. That should have been picked off. He had to climb a ladder. Maybe we should just slow down just a little bit. 2nd down and 10 at the 48. Trying to get into Jets territory. Handing this one to Freeman. And he's going to be 8 up, 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. The bells are ringing again. It's time to try to convert a long 3rd down. 3rd down and 11. This is what we get paid the big bucks for. Actually, we're only paid about $1 million a year, but there we go. That is Thomas, and that is a beautiful catch down to the 32-yard line. If we go up 21-0, this is going to be a snooze fest if you're a Jets fan. Surprised to see MetLife Stadium this sold out for a Jets game. The Jets are 1-3, looking to go 1-4. There we go. That's beautiful. Wait for Thomas. Make that cut. Whoa, he holds on to it. He was drilled in the end zone, but still finds a way to hold on to that ball. Wow. Touchdown, Thomas, his 2nd on the day. He was able to take a step before getting annihilated. 2:25 to go in this half, 21-0. The Jets do get the ball to start the next half, hoping to score again here, though. Really bury them, and this game it's a statement game for us. It's a statement game for the Broncos. Oh, trying to loft it. If we just had a little bit more power, we had a couple yards on that defender, that could have been gone. I'm taking a lot of deep shots today just because I have that much confidence against this Jets defense. Handing this to Booker. Booker's going to push his way forward for a first down and a couple yards more. 13-yard carry. And we're at the 2-minute warning in this one, 21-0. Taking the snap on first down and 10. A little bit of play action here. Bulleting this one to Thomas. And that's a fumble by Thomas. He had the ball, dropped it. Not an incomplete pass, but a fumble, and that's recovered by Adams. And that gets the Jets on the board, 21-7 now. You have to take this very seriously. Cannot lose to the New York Jets. Would love to improve to 4-1. Taking the snap, trying to stay in the pocket here. We have a man deep, not deep enough. Oh, I had a guy open. Just couldn't deliver it to him before getting the hit. Our offensive line, though, man, I have to take them out for some steak dinners because these guys are absolutely amazing. Really been holding down the fort for us. Up and over the coverage to Sanders. He's got it. We're into New York Jets territory. 40 seconds to go. Dropping back, looking for the open man. Going to dump this one short to Thomas. Thomas has been very involved today. That's not going to go for much, though. Taking our second timeout. Going to have to go a little deeper here if we want to come away with any points. 30 seconds, one timeout. Dropping back. Going to try to scramble here. Pushing, grinding forward. We get the first down. We're going to call a timeout. We took the 3 points there. I don't know if I was hurt or what, but I think I was out for a play or two. 24-7, though, here in the third quarter. The Jets didn't do anything with their first possession. So now we're looking for Thomas deep. We're not going to find him. Trying to roll out of here and slide down. We're going to just take 3 yards. They have a 17-point lead, so, trying to wear the clock a bit. Definitely going to resort to the run game a little bit more in this one. Freeman, nice hole. He finds the first down. First down and 10 at the 42. A little bit of play action here. Man gets through. Uh-oh, wait, there's a defender back there. Didn't even see him. Sanders! Over top of the defender, down to the 3. I gotta see that. The defender was maybe 3 yards shallow on Sanders. The ball went right over the defender's head and into Sanders' hands. I need to see this in instant replay because, my God, the coverage was there. Sanders breaks on him just a bit. Let's see a closer look at that because that was insane. Taking the snap from the 3, dropping back, and there it is. Oh, almost intercepted. I thought I could squeeze it there. Quieting down this Jets crowd. Looking to hand this one off to Freeman inside the 5. He breaks one and finds his way to the 2. The Bells are playing again. Third down and goal from the 2. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Taking the snap, looking for the open receiver. Going to get it to Sun in the back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown. I saw him make the break. I saw the middle linebacker, or the left outside linebacker sitting there. But he was a little shallow on it, and we're able to get it to Sutton right in the back of the end zone. 31-7. This game is definitely over. 2:38 to go. Definitely going to run the ball a bit here. Don't want to risk anyone getting hurt. Handing this one off to Freeman. He's going to take it to the right side, then cut back up the middle. He finds 6. Second down and 4. Dropping back to pass. Going to keep it. Running up the middle. Sliding down to the 40. I want them to keep a man spying on us. I want them to be constantly in fear that we could take off at any moment. And then that'll leave the big play open down the field. Booker takes this one. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 9. Man in motion. Some play action here. We definitely have the open area. Going to dive forward and try to get the first down, but not quite. Third down and 1. The Jets fans are getting a little bit louder. They're getting on their feet. They're clapping. At the 48-yard line, going to hand this one off to Booker. He's going to cut up the center, and he gets laid out. But into Jets territory at the 49 of New York. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dropping back, a little bit of play action. Looking for a man deep. I don't like the look of the safety. He's going to throw it shallow to Sanders. And that is a first down and inside the 20 down to the 18. And that is the end of the third quarter. Now heading into the fourth quarter, 31-7. Taking the snap, dropping back, looking for an open receiver. We had a man deep, but we're going to keep this one and slide forward for the first down at the 8. Handing this one off to Freeman up the middle. Oh, laid out at the 6. Under 5 minutes remain in this game, and this one's definitely over. It's been over since the start. Let's see what they do here from the 6-yard line. Zach's going to keep it. He's running. He's going to power his way into the end zone. Wow, that physical strength. Looking like a young Tim Tebow out there. Denver might remember that kind of look, but this man has passing skill too. Beautiful effort at the goal line, just lowering his shoulder and plowing his way through. 38-7. The Denver Broncos have the ball back here, definitely in a running formation here in the I. And, oh, it's a play action. Gonna try to squeeze it to, oh, that was beautiful. Fumagil takes it down the sideline to the 23. Reversing the field there for Denver. That was a tight window, and that was placed on a dime. Johnson actually tried to jump the route there, missing it ever so slightly, breaking that big play for Fumagil. Fumgil. It's quiet here in New York. You could hear a pin drop in this stadium. Booker, he's going to lose a yard. Taking the snap, dropping back here. And we have someone deep over to Thomas. Wow. What great ball placement. Looking like a Hall of Fame quarterback already. Just beautiful. No one else could really get that one. Placed to the left shoulder of Thomas. Coverage was on the right shoulder. And this gets over right into Thomas's hands, right in the bucket. 45-7. Jets fans have to be disappointed in this game. Obviously, your team's 1-3. You're not expecting to go to the playoffs really this season, but that just hurts. And almost picked off. It's like the linebacker didn't quite know what was happening, just jumped in front of it, hit him right in the helmet. At this point, we're just kind of rubbing it in the New York Jets' face, trying to stack our numbers a little bit here. And that's out and alone to Thomas! Wow, all the way to the 25. Been dropping dimes all day against this Jets defense. 8 receptions, 213 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Demaryius Thomas. That Kansas City game was close. This game is nowhere near that. Literally, they had to have a fourth quarter comeback, Denver did last week, and now this week, they're on easy street. And there it is to Sanders inside the 20 down to the 7. Zach's only paid $1 million a year right now as it stands on a 3-year deal. If he performs like this the rest of the season, he's definitely going to want more money. Sacked right there, though, down to the 15. Second down and goal, dropping back from the 15. Rolling out, still on his feet, pushing forward, grinding forward, and down at the touchdown! I didn't know if he was down at the 1, but that is a touchdown. Look at this effort here. That's that break tackle he was always working on in college. And here you see it. He's just carrying a man on his back, refusing to go down, keep churning those legs. Knees hit the goal line. That is a touchdown. 52-7, 49 seconds to go in this one. I think Denver's just trying to show that they can be a dominant team here by really running up the score against this New York team. And, oh, rolling off one. That's nice. 102 yards rushing for Zach Letter today, 3 touchdowns. A lot of trash talking on the field right now. Definitely disappointed if you're a Jets player in your performance today. Denver has been running all over you, and there it is. Another deep one. That's almost picked off. These guys are having to climb ladders for those, though, and that's hard to come down with. Denver probably should just be trying to get out of this game right now and not trying to run the score up. But, I mean, I guess it's hard to resist when you're on fire like you are today. And he's going to get sacked. That's where you got to just let this game, let it roll out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the game. 52-7 against the New York Jets. Denver prevails. What a game, and this is one that people are going to be talking about all week. I mean, if you're a Jets fan, you're just miserable right now. But if you're a Broncos fan, you're on top of the world. Your team came out, they played, they put up 52 points, and your defense only allowed 7. Now, you've had 3 close games this year. One you lost against Oakland, one you prevailed against Seattle, and another one you prevailed against the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I mean, you've had some close calls, but this has to have you feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. 459 yards passing, 135 yards on the ground. Just a beautiful, beautiful performance. No turnovers either. 20 completions out of 27 pass attempts, 476 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground. Also had 102 yards and 3 touchdowns, 7 total touchdowns That's like college numbers for us again. Receiving-wise, Demaryius Thomas got involved. 8 receptions, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sanders, 5 receptions, 150 yards. And then Bud had 2 receptions for 14 yards and a touchdown. And Sutton had a touchdown as well on a 2-yard reception. Now, we do have a skill point. I think I'm going to spend it on strong arm again. We are 85 overall right now, and that feels great. Next week, the 4-1 Broncos take on the 1-4 Rams in Denver, trying to improve to 5-1 on the season. Then after the Rams, they take on the Cardinals, so that should be very, very interesting doubleheader next week. Hello?
Hey kid, it's Bruce, your agent.
Oh, hey Bruce, what's up?
Nice performance out there this week.
Thanks. Just doing my job, though.
Don't be humble, kid. You're killing it out there.
I appreciate that, Bruce.
Anyway, I have a huge opportunity for you. It's an endorsement deal.
Really? That's great. What's the deal?
Go check your garage. There's a surprise there for you.
Wait, what?
I'll fill you in all the details later. Keep it up, kid.
Wait, Bruce just said that some car company just sent me a car and it's here at my apartment garage? Now, hold on. I know I had a good couple of weeks, but to get an endorsement that's a free car? That seems pretty ridiculous. Let's see what they got me. It's probably a Toyota Corolla or something like that. Oh my god. Wait. No, this is not my car. This is my car? Oh my god. I could get used to this.